Hello, hello, how are you? This is Jilly Bling, and I have a project using the stamp set, Best Day. When I saw the stamp set, I loved the cat. Okay, love the cake too. And today's the day. So, when you look at all these samples, you can tell, yeah, I kind of like it. So look at the green eyes. And it's just having some fun coloring with the blends. But other than that, it's kind of a basic card. Then look at this one. And I'm using some ribbon that's either on the clearance rack or retired. And then the new Celebration designer paper. Cute. And look at this one with a red kitty. Aren't those just fun? And it's mostly based off of what ribbons I have. And then the designer paper, it just works with it. Look at that one. Okay, I kind of want to color his eyes green too. So, let's see. I don't know. Oh, and then the big scallop. This scallop die right here is from Scallop Contours. Okay, here we go. Purple. And this is some new ribbon. It is Gorgeous Grape. And, I mean, it's new. Not just kind of new, really new. So you can start out by making a double bow. I don't even know how it is. I hope it's soft. If it's soft, I can work with it. If it's crunchy, well, let's see. I think, oh, it's sheer too. Okay, double bow time. And if you don't know how to do a double bow, oh, that's interesting. It's almost like a mesh. And you want to learn, I have a video. It was one of the first videos I ever did. Right when COVID started, I said, I'm going to try YouTube. And I did a video because everyone always asks me, how do you do double bows? So you could scroll back or send me a message and I'll send it to you. This is interesting ribbon. I like it. It's really soft. So start out with the double bow because that's how all of these projects originated. It's just a little double bow. Cute. Okay, and then embossing folder. Did you notice some of them are embossed? Only some of them. So this one has splatters on it. Oh. Stripes and splatters. It's kind of faint. This one has the ruffled ribbon, which I think it looks like streamers coming down. This one is splatters. This one is nothing. And this one is nothing. Okay, so that's the top. This is here. So this one I'm going to run through the embossing folder. So it looks like streamers. Okay. And, boy, look at that, is bright purple. I kind of wish there was a blend in this color, but I'll use Freesia and Heather. Because the paper, it's really all about Freesia, but I'm throwing in the Gorgeous Grape just because of that ribbon. I love that ribbon. So this is going to go on the inside. So when attaching something with texture, I like to use liquid glue. Just because if I did my adhesive around the edges, it would have a limited area to stick. Because of the high points and low points. But liquid glue, that will do it. And now I'll put this at the top or the bottom. And looking here, it's like those colors don't match, but with the coloring and with the ribbon, I'll bring it all together. So looking at these, I have the designer paper on the bottom, on the top. So I did orange, same papers, blue greens, bottom, blue green, bottom, purple top. I think this one wants to be a purple bottom. You know, got to keep you confused. I kind of like that plaid a little better. Some of these papers, they're great on both sides. And I will put pictures and paper cut sizes on my blog. And my blog is jillybling.com. Okay, so that's good for now. Now to do the scallop and the granny apple. Here's the die. And I'll put that on here. Oh, and let me show you, because I had some fun with the die. So this one, let me show you where it all started. Started with this one, right across the middle. Perfect. Then, oh, and you know what? I copied this from someone. I need to give them credit. I copied it from Stampin' Gala. Stampin' Gala. Isn't that cute? Okay. So then I put the scallop over here on the side. This scallop, because this paper is a little bit wide, I ran it 2 times and made it shorter. This one over on the side. That one down at the bottom. How about like the original? Okay. So you could put this wherever you like on the paper, or you could do it the 2 times and then cut it right in the middle. But this, I'm making sure that this amount is equal with that amount. So I'll just attach this. Glue, glue, glue. Especially on the edges. Right in the middle. I might need to trim this a little bit. Cut it a little long. I'll trim it after it dries. Okay, let's see how this is going to look. Just like that. Oh, hold on, hold on. Don't stick. I'm going to cover it up. Oh, I'm making a mess. But I'm going to cover most of it up, so. It's a mess. This I want to go right here. So you could see a little bit more of the scallop, and it's going to cover up all my yucky mess. If ever you make a mess, usually there's a way to fix it. Okay, so on here I want to stamp the cake. And I already have it done. And I have it done for a reason. Usually I would do it right now, and I would wait. And you're like, why do you wait? Make sure that the ink is dry, because I colored this kitty. And if I hold it up really close, you could see that his whiskers kind of smeared, his bow tie, all of this after coloring the kitty, it was kind of smeared, and I didn't like that. And I know I stamped it and started coloring right away. You have to wait just a little bit. Let it dry. Therefore, I have it done. So, to color this, I need to have a plan. How about, I don't think that a cake should be heather. So I will do the words in heather. Oh, did you see my little ombre thing? I did 2 ombres. Look at these words, how I have white, apple dark, apple light, white, And then here's just apple dark and apple light. Yeah, and then the orange one, it's even fancier. So I did, just like I did with the spruce one, but then in here I made the middle white. I think that might be just a little too busy. I'll do these colors in Highland Heather. Okay, so to start with that, Highland Heather Dark. Do just little bits here. Coloring and coloring. So I went to lunch with the girls today, and I was talking with Carol, and she mentioned a Netflix series she was watching. And I pulled up something, and I don't think that this is it, because she goes, oh, it's really good. And this is more about teenagers and all the things they go through. I'll have to confirm with her what she was talking about, because I don't think it's this one. Because even watching it, I feel like a teenager just watching it. I mean, it's a flashback to teenager days. Not that she wouldn't watch teenager stuff, but whoo-wee. I'm so happy I'm not a teenager. Okay, if you like purple, this is a card for you. Purple. Okay, so that's Highland Heather Dark. Highland Heather Light. Should I do the white in the middle? Nah. Okay, and then another layer to blend it. Keep in mind, this is really the only thing that needs to be colored. There's just a hint of coloring on the inside. But after coloring all these, yeah, I've had enough. I like a little bit of coloring, but that's it. Okay, that looks good. I like to do 2 layers of color, then go back and do the blending. Okay, so that's good for the Highland Heather. The cake, I don't think green belongs on a cake. So the cake plate is going to be Granny Apple Green. This time I'm going to just start with the light and then go back and add some shadows. These are good, interesting colors together. I guess they're kind of opposite of the spectrum. This is a cute set though. I like that fat cat looking like a cupcake. Okay, now just a few shadows. And because the Granny Apple Light is still wet because I just colored it. This is already kind of doing its own blending thing. Okay, so now to bring in the freesia, because if I don't bring in the freesia, oops, hold on, the whole card doesn't match. So the cake needs freesia. So should I have these like little beads? I know definitely that needs to be freesia. How about this freesia dark? Because I've done a few of these, the first few times I did each individual little bit of this icing rope, but you don't have to do that. Okay, and freesia light. Then, should I do the dots or should I do the whole top? How about the whole top and then the dots? Okay, so the whole top. When Emma was here over the weekend, she always says this. She went to Sweet Life, and she likes going there because they have vegan stuff. And she picked up 2 different pieces of cake, had them in a box, but then she brought us 3 pieces of cake. She brought us, I think it was chocolate mousse cheesecake, so good. She brought, I'm going to try to remember the last one. She brought tiramisu, which was Tony's favorite. Then there was one Tony didn't like, but I liked. And it was pistachio, raspberry, rose, white chocolate. You're like, what? So the cake was like white, and it had maybe like a vanilla looking frosting. Oop, I colored over the dot. I'll have to fix that. And it did have a little bit of pistachios in it, and the flavor of the rose on the frosting was very slight, but I liked it because it was just a hint of it. It wasn't like, ooh, you're eating a fragrant rose petal. Nothing like that at all. To me, it was just uniquely flavored white cake. Anyhow, I could handle maybe 2 or 3 bites a few hours after dinner, and that's it. So they're still there. Well, the tiramisu isn't, because I had a bite and then Tony had a bite. I'm not sure about the cheesecake, because we both had a few bites of those. But I know the rose one, it's still there. If it wasn't late in the day, I'd be getting over there. What made me think about it was, who uses fresh freesia frosting? Sweet Life might. Isn't this turning out cute? I would eat this. Maybe it's petunia flavor. I don't know what other flavor. Maybe it's lavender. Because right now at Dutch Brothers, they have a lavender white chocolate drink. And I've had that before. That's good. And they had a lavender iced tea, something. Okay, there's a few dots that I need to clean up. And Slate Light can go on the sides as a shadow. Then right under here. And I'll blend this out with the color lifter. Okay. Oh, I should do that swoosh. That's my shadow. I don't know that I did that on all of them. This one I didn't. Swoosh. Okay, swoosh gets softened. Just soften that shadow. Oh, I think I want cake now. I love cake. Okay, how's that? Freesia and Heather meets grape. Graple. Okay, so this can go in the middle of my not messed up card. Someone told me at the beginning, if you make mistakes on the video, just leave it as it is, because we can all learn from each other. So if ever you make a mistake, try to pull it up quick, because it ain't no thing. This is going to go right over it. Look at that. You wouldn't even know. Yep. Oh, matches my nail polish. Okay. So, dimensionals for this. And the glue dot. And I like to add a little glue. You can see how sheer this ribbon is. It's really pretty. I had to get some more of that. I'll be using a lot of it. See if these work. It's very purple and green. Okay, so for the inside, happy birthday. How about, I think on this one I did all the wishes thing. Wishing you all the wishes. That's kind of cute. How about it's the best day because it's your birthday? And I did that crooked. Magic paper, two-sided magic paper, much better. I don't want to put another cake down here because that's a whole lot of coloring. How about, well, let's see. This one, I did streamers and sparklers. This one, I did just sparklers. Okay, how about just streamers? And I do put a touch of color on those. Yay! Tony's birthday is coming up. To do something good. Something. So in here, to add a touch of color, I am going to use all the colors. So a dot, a streamer, a dot, different streamer, and they don't all have to be done. And Freesia. I'm going to miss Freesia. You know Freesia is going away. I would say the end of April, but it really is like the first week in May. But either way you say it, there's not much time. And it's going to be gone. I love Freesia and Evergreen and Succulent. What else is in there? Polished Pink. I love those colors. Sometimes if we love them enough, they find their way back in the next color refresh. Ooh, I hope it's not a color refresh. I'm not ready for that. Okay, that's it. Gorgeous grape and fresh freesia. Oh, I need to cut off that little bit. So that's it for today's project. Thank you for watching. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and the like button. I appreciate it. Hope you have a great day. Bye.